Here we are, everybody, at the end of 2022. Tomorrow is a new day, a new month, and a new year, full of new challenges and new things to work up towards. But first, I want to look back on what has been done over the previous 12 months. It was quite an exciting year for many people, including myself. Started off with a quiet January, sort of planning out what I wanted to do and things that needed to be done. In February, after 13 years, I took to the flight again and I was up in the air and I flew to Liverpool for a weekend with my friend Will and Seamus for an award ceremony, which was a great experience, and it's just nice just to see something different after 12 years, but also after lockdown as well. But still kept the mask on and made sure I was fully vaccinated and hand washed and stuff like that. So it's important, even if we go into 2023, it's to remember that COVID's still about, particularly those who might be um, vulnerable towards it. So please do keep your mask on and your hand sanitizer and look out not just for yourself, but for others too who you might come into contact with. And then things rapidly moved on from then. I was involved along with the Department of Community, Belfast City Council and other organisations to bring the Harkin Summit to Belfast. And that was something that an absolute highlight of my year, working with great people such as Michaela Hollywood, John Fitzsimon, and it was just great. And just to see the work we'd done, we brought over 500 delegates to Belfast, to the ACC Belfast, and we achieved some wonderful things. We brought Goody Human to Belfast, and Senator Tom Harkin, and to hear them speak and to converse with them on a one-to-one basis, it's something that is going to live with me forever. And it was not just a highlight of 2022, but a highlight of my life, and it's just wonderful to see. And to see then that the ICC Belfast being awarded an inclusion award for disability is great, because when we were there, we've seen some of the stuff that needed to be done. For example, we campaigned, well, not even campaigned, but we suggested that a big thing that was needed, that was missing from that conference centre, was changing places. And credit to ICC Belfast, they knew it needed to be installed, and they did, and that's great. So little things like that to show that Belfast and the North is slowly but surely becoming a welcome place for disabled people. But as we all know, watching this video, more needs to be done, and we will keep working. I've kept up my work, working with many good people such as MTAC, the Ultimate Partnership, working in the Fermanagh and Omagh District Council Disability Advisory Group, and working for Crack NA, giving talks about diversity, or in my case, disabled diversity. So all these great things are, trying to get the voice of disabled people out there, because that's what we need to do. We need to speak up, we need to tell people what's wrong, what needs to be fixed, but we also need to congratulate as well and highlight what is working and what is correct, because if you're always putting things down, always being negative, nobody's going to want to work with you. Nobody is going to take on your thoughts and concerns if you're constantly being negative. So when you do see something that's working, this is good, shout it from the rooftop, let people know, let the organisation know as well, because if you have something else to highlight in the future, they're going to be willing to talk to you, and they're going to be more receptive to what you have to say. So keep that smile on and tell what's right, but at the same time, don't let them away with anything. That's the important thing. Now, we're still working with the government up at Stormont, trying to get the disability strategy for Northern Ireland uh, across the line. But unfortunately, we don't have a strong government. It has collapsed for one reason or another, mainly about the Northern Ireland Protocol. And unfortunately, that put a hamper on our work, and we can't get it signed off by the minister. And of course, the storm had been down, it had a knock-on effect on many other things, not just for disabled people, but other people as well. Because we're in the midst of a cost of living crisis. The NHS is basically on its knees, and there's so much that needs to be done, but can't be done without a working, functional government. And I'm not just talking about the MLAs, who up until now have been working. That's great, but without the executive, nothing can be signed off, nothing can be brought forward, and nothing can happen. So I'm asking if any party, any MLAs, any party leaders watching this, get back into government. We need that to happen. And that's really what I have to say about what has happened this year. A lot of great things, but there's a lot more work that needs to be done. But looking forward to 2023, I have a lot of big plans for the future. I'm building a team around me at my Access who have all come on board now, and we're ready to take it to the next stage, because things are going to get bigger, things are going to get more proactive, and we're looking for a stronger future. And the future for disabled people in this country is DPOs, Disabled Persons Organisations, and this is the key to get action. So My Way Access wants to be part of that movement. My Way Access wants to make things happen, and we've been doing that over the last few years. Even with this year, I spoke at the Great Hall in Stormont, where I was talking about the disability employment gap between disabled people and non-disabled people. And I was back up just last month in December, where I had roundtable talks with members of the different parties in Stormont to highlight the need to find out what's going on to bridge that gap, as well as other issues that were raised by other deaf and disabled people there on the day. So I think that's really all I have to say now, except for Happy New Year, and just keep moving forward, keep working. Things are going to be hard some days, so things are going to be good. But one thing I've learned in the disabled community, in this country anyway, we are a fantastic support group. If we can't do something individually, we can reach out, and there's other people there who are able to help us. So do not struggle. There's people out there, even if you are at home, alone, not sure what to do, how to move forward in your life, get in contact with myself and others. We'll help you. So until then, Happy New Year.